Hello, hello. Good morning. How are we doing? I'll just check if the stream is working fine. Yes, it is working fine. Today's class is focused on balance and coordination. We are gonna try a couple of arm balance today, and some of them are gonna be core balance as well. So, yes, we have a fun flow towards the end of the class, and I hope that you enjoy that. We shall begin in another minute. Today, we shall practice the balanced breath, which is your Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. So, yes, mentally preparing ourselves for getting into the postures that we're going to practice and for getting into different practices which are planned for today's session. Allow me a moment. I just want to change the camera. Okay, from here, let's take a moment to settle into our mat. Sitting up, nice and tall. And let's begin today's class with prayer. Keeping the spine tall, close your eyes, hands in chin mudra, chin parallel to the floor. Chest is lifted here. Inhale to begin and exhale. We shall chant Gayatri Mantra for 3 times. You can join me if you like. Inhale again to begin. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Gently open your eyes and let's begin today's class with some breath work. So for your breath work, we shall sit in the same position in your Sukhasana, or you can also switch to your Vajrasana, okay? Whatever feels comfortable for sitting in for, let's say, 5 to 7 minutes, that's what you would aim for. And for Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, I'll show you the hand mudras. So right hand in Vishnu Mudra, first two finger forward, thumb against it, last two fingers are open. Left hand stays as it is in your Chin Mudra, joining your index finger and the thumb Place it on top of your left knee. Okay? And use the thumb to close your right nostril. Use the last two fingers, which are open, to close the left nostril. So, to begin with, we will breathe in from the left side for count of 4 and exhale for count of 8 on the right. Then again inhale for 4 on right, exhale for 4 on left. When you exhale on the left, that's where your round finishes. So that's how we will practice the round for, let's say, 8 rounds. I'll give you the countings for first 2, next 6 we shall practice together. Close your eyes, keeping the spine tall, chin parallel to the floor, getting a nice posture before we begin the breath work. Let's close our right nostril to begin. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. राउंड नंबर 2 कामिंग अप. अगर आपको इतने काउंटिंग में दिक्कत हो रहा है तो आप एक्सेलेशन का काउंट कम कर सकते हो. आप एक्सेलेशन 6 के काउंट पे कर सकते हो या फिर 4 के काउंट पे भी कर सकते हो, है ना. फील फ्री टू मॉडिफाई. You don't want to feel uncomfortable anywhere. So try to listen to your body and practice with it. Round number 2. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. From here, we shall practice 6 more rounds on our own. Feel free to modify wherever you feel like uncomfortable or little dizzy. Some people feel dizzy, okay? That's also a sign that you should stop. You can just do normal deep breaths if you feel that way, okay? Listen to your body and modify accordingly. Round number 3, and I'll meet you after we are done with round number 8. Two more rounds. Exhale from the left to finish round number 8. Awesome job. Once you're done, slowly blink open your eyes and let's stand up. Let's start today's class with your some warm up by standing up. So, standing up on the mat, on the center of the mat, I want you to lift your heel and toe. Okay? Lift your heel, lift your toe. Alternatively, lifting the heel and lifting the toe. Exhale as you lift your heel. Inhale as you lift your toe. For 5, 4, Nice and strong. 3, 2, and 1. Make sure your feet are together. If you feel कि आपसे बैलेंस नहीं हो रहा है तो आप ये होल्ड करके भी कर सकते हो. Let's do 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job. From here, ankle circles. Again, feel free to use your wall bestie wherever you feel like you're gonna fall. Use your wall bestie. Okay? Lift your right leg up and let's draw circles with your feet. Ankle circles. 5 in one direction. And then let's switch. Awesome job. Relax your leg. Lift up your left leg now. Let's draw circles again. Making sure you're balancing yourself here. And let's switch sides. Awesome job. From here, let's draw hip circles. Feel free to use the wall support on the opposite hand. Lift your right leg and bring the knee to the side, behind, and back to the center. Okay? Nice big circles. Making sure you're engaging your core here. Go as slow as you want. आप जितना स्लो स्पीड में करोगे उतना ज़्यादा बेटर है, आपको अच्छा पॉस्चर फील होगा. 3, 2, and 1. From here, let's reverse the direction of a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Relax. Let's do the same on the opposite side now. So you can switch hands. Whichever hand gives you more support, feel free to use that. Lift your left leg up to the side and then the back. Let's do 6 rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And let's reverse the direction of a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome job. From here, let's hold our knee closer to the chest, okay? How much ever far you can bring your leg up. So you can use the wall support again here. Lift your heel up, lift your knee up. Hug it closer to your chest. See if you can hug here. Maybe you can use the wall support on the opposite side. Lift it up, bring it to the side here. Maybe you can release the wall support and see if you're able to hold here. Hug the knee closer, point your toes to the ground. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's do the same on the opposite side. Left leg lifts up. Hug the left knee closer to the chest. Maybe you're here. Lift slowly if you can, okay? If you can. If you can't, stay here. But if you can, try to lift your leg closer and to the side. Hold here. Creating that nice opening in your hip joint here. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. From here, upper body work. So, standing here, we shall use both the arms and tap it at the back, okay? Twist at the back. Placing the arms on the wall and just twist. This is how it will look like. Twist. You can go closer to the wall and twist. Tap and come back. Let's do this for 8, 7. Make sure you're not like it's okay if you do this, but see if you don't want to do this. Okay, you want your core to be engaged. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Good twist in the morning to open up your spine. From here, hands to the side, and let's draw circles with your arms, with your shoulders. Nice big circles. Show you from this side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's reverse the direction of your circle from here. 8 reps. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. From here, swing. Okay, so we are doing arm swings in front like this. 1, opening your arms. Okay, throwing your arms up and down. Make sure you have enough room. You don't want to hurt and just get your hand slapped on the wall. Okay, make sure you have enough room. See, I don't have so much room, so I'll stand here and do. Okay, swing as far as you can. Build that momentum and swing your arms to open up your shoulders here. For 5, you can have good speed here. 4, 3, see, I'm swinging here with the momentum. 2, and 1. Awesome job. From here, shoulder rolls are usual stuff, right? So take your fingers, place it on top of your shoulders, and let's draw circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing here. 6, 7, and 8. Awesome job. Release and shake off your hand. From here, wrist circles. Stretch your hands in front and let's draw circles with our wrist. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse the direction. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. By doing all this movement, we are trying to wake up our small stabilizing muscles, right? So you want to have good warm up before we start practicing our asanas and our strength flows, okay? So from here, starting at the back of your mat, let's do some inchworms. Coming up, standing at the back of your mat, and let's walk our hands in front in your plank position. Use your fingers or palms to walk down into a straight line. Hold here. See if you can lift one arm up. Bring the opposite arm to the center. So left arm comes almost to the center. Lift your right arm up. Place it back just for a second. Lift your left arm up just for a second. Bring it back and walk back. So the key to balance in front is bring your palm in the center. यानी कि जो हम प्लैंक करते हैं उसमें दोनों आर्म कहाँ होते हैं? दोनों आर्म पे जब हम करते हैं तो हमारे दोनों आर्म एक साइड पे होते हैं, राइट? राइट आर्म ऑन द राइट, लेफ्ट आर्म ऑन द लेफ्ट. उसकी जगह हम पाम को थोड़ा सा सेंटर में लाएंगे, बॉडी के सेंटर में, और फिर उसके बाद दूसरा आर्म ऊपर करेंगे, तो बैलेंस करना इजी हो जाएगा. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट राउंड, लेट्स ट्राई दैट. इनहेल, exhale, hold. Bring your left arm slightly to the center. Shift that weight of your body to the left arm and lift up your right arm. See, you can hold better this time. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Right arm in the center now. And lift up your left arm. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Walk your arms back and relax. Round number 3. Let's do the same thing. We will hold for 3 seconds, each arm lift, and let's do 6 more rounds. You can exhale and shake off in between wherever you feel like. Okay? Inhale, exhale, walk in front. Inhale, hold the plank. Right arm lifts. Shift your left arm in center. 3, 2, 1. Right arm in center. Lift your left arm. 3, 2, 1. Bring your both arms, walk back. Exhale to walk back. And lift up. Inhale. Exhale, walk in front. And inhale, hold in your plank. Bring your left arm in center. Lift the right arm up. 3, 2, 1. Lift your right arm up. 3, 2, 1. Walk back. Strong arms and strong core to hold your body right in the morning. You are getting stronger. Right arm lifts. 3, 2, 1. Left arm lifts. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि ये लिफ्ट करना मेरे लिए डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है, तो आप इस पोजीशन में घुटनों को नीचे लाके फिर आर्म अप करेंगे. ठीक है, वी वांट द कोर एंगेजमेंट. ओके, यूं नहीं करना है. वी वांट द कोर टू बी एंगेज्ड हियर. लिफ्ट योरसेल्फ अप. 3 more rounds. Exhale and shake off in between wherever you feel like. Exhale, walk in front. Right arm lifts. 3, 2, and 1. Left arm lifts. 3, 2, and 1. Walk back. 2 more rounds. Walk in front. Right arm lifts. Left arm lifts. Walk back. Awesome job. One last round. Let's hold at the top for a count of 5. Inhale. Exhale. Walk in front. Bring the left arm in center. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Right arm in center. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. Walk back and just try to relax here in this forward fold position. Maybe you can bring your chest closer to your knees. Awesome job. From here, walk in front, back to your plank position. Walk in front and see if you can lift your, again, lifting your single arm. See if you can lift your opposite leg. So let's start with a basic variation. It will look somewhat like your bird dog itself, but see if you can hover the knees, okay? So from here, lift your right arm up. Left arm is in the center. Left leg up. And see if you can tuck the right toe and lift your toe just an inch off. See if this feels difficult. You can first lift this knee up and then try to balance here. It might feel slightly challenging to balance like that. So, yes, try it on your own and see what works the best. I'll show you the other variation where you're in a plank position. You start here, lift your left leg up, and slowly lift your right arm up just for a second. Just trying out. Awesome job. Switch. Take the variation of your choice and switch here. Right leg lifts up, left arm lifts up. Tighten your core. Let's do that 2 more times each side. You can rest in between. So, version of your choice, just the knee lifts or in a full plank variation. Take the variation of your choice. Coming up into your plank, depending on which variation you choose. Get up, and from here, left leg, right arm. Switch, right leg, left arm. Switch, and last one, switch. Awesome job. Resting in child's pose. You are doing amazing. Take the sigh out, maybe from your mouth here. Awesome job. Giving a moment to just get back to your breath. Catch your breath. Awesome job. Stretch out your wrist here, fingers pointing to yourself, and try to bring your edges of the palm closer to the floor. If this feels impossible, then lift your hip up to get into this pose, and then slowly bring your hips closer to your heel. Okay? And stay here, stretching out your wrist here. Inhale, exhale. So, a lot of new movements that we might try today. So, make sure you breathe, right? Whenever we try a new movement, we have a tendency to forget to breath in, to take a breath in between, right? We end up holding our breath. Release this and let's take it to the side now and just sway side to side, okay? So take the fingers pointing to the side and sway your hips side to side. Stretch out the wrist again. So I was saying that we have a tendency to forget to breathe in between when we try any new movement like your balance, your balance test and stuff like that. So make sure you breathe, make sure you are in this present moment and you're breathing. Awesome job. In the same position, so we are currently in our tabletop. Get back to your tabletop. Get into your bear hold. So tuck the toes, lift the knees off the mat, holding in your bear. And from here, twist your hips to the right side. Knees go to the left. So hips are lifted but are bent on your right side. Knees to the left. Hold here. Awesome. Switch side. So rotate your toes and bring your hips to the left. Knees to the right. Balance here. A lot of weight on your left arm. Where your hips are, that's where you'll feel more weight. Keep switching. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to bring the hip closer to the ground to the left. Center to the right. 2 more times. To the right. Center to the left. One last. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. Let's do side plank now. So shake out your wrist in between if at all you feel like this is too much for you to hold, okay? You can also do this infinity stretch in between. and just shake off your arms. From here, let's get into our plank, your forearm plank. Okay, and let's get into your side plank from here, trying to balance on your left arm. Okay, so your left arm is pointing here, and make sure you're lifting your hip continuously. If you feel this is difficult, you can bring your opposite leg. Okay, so the leg that's down, that is left. So the arm which is down is the same. So same side arm and same side leg will be down to the floor. And the right leg will be in front. And you can push yourself from here. Now, if you are a beginner, you can stay and hold here. Try to squeeze your glutes at the top and extend your arms. But if you are advanced, I want you to try to bring both the legs in a straight line into full side plank, holding here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Coming back, and let's switch sides now to the opposite side, which is your right side now. So, right leg and right arm will be on the ground. Make sure you're breathing here. Lift the hips up. See, if you are a beginner, you can ground your left leg in front of you and lift the hips up, making sure your body is in one line and lift the hips up. But if you are who is some practicing with me every day, and maybe you have your own practice and you are advanced or intermediate, you can come into your full side plank. 6, 5, keep breathing here. 4, 3, squeeze the glutes at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. From here, let's stretch to the side. So, in your mermaid stretch, okay? So, knees are bent and to the left side, they are bent. From here, take the right arm up and bend towards the left. Mermaid stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From here, switch the sides of your leg. So now toes are pointing to the right side. And from here, right hand stays as it is. Lift your left arm up to the right. Mermaid stretch on your left side. Feeling that side body extension here. Awesome job. From here, I want to teach you a few asana to get into your final flow. So let's prepare ourselves for getting into the asana practice. Okay, we will be doing, so we are familiar with Navasana, Ardha Navasana, and full Navasana. And we are familiar with Sarvangasana, but we have only tried that once. So that's one that I want to teach. And we have tried Bakasana also just for once. So we shall practice Sarvangasana and Bakasana for next 5 to 7 minutes. Sip some water and we begin. Starting in your lying down position. Again, a tip for water. Better to avoid while doing your asana and pranayama practice. I'm having it because I speak a lot, I'm delivering a class. But for you who is just practicing, I'll say try to avoid, okay? Because you're warming up your body, and only when you feel very, very thirsty, take a sip and let go, okay? From here, starting in your lying down position, lying down on your back. Lying down on your back, stretch your legs in front of you palms resting by the side, feet together, preparing ourselves to get into your Sarva Anga Asana. Let's do leg raises, 6 alternate leg raises. Inhale to begin. Exhale, lift your right leg up, point the toes towards you, okay? Point the toes inward as you lift, and as you bring it down, point the toes out. Inhale, exhale. Exhale as you lift the leg. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, sorry. Inhale, bring the right leg down. Exhale, lift your left leg up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring your right leg up and down. From here, last one on the left. Exhale up. Inhale down. From here, I want you to try lifting both the legs up, okay? Maybe you can have your arms slide underneath. अगर आपको back pain है, so this is a good posture to start with, okay? Slide your arms underneath and lift up both the legs. Again, pointing the toes towards you as you lift them straight, okay? And as you bring it down, try to hover the legs here. Exhale to lift. Inhale, keeping it closer to the floor. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down to the floor. Awesome job. From here, let's try Sarva Anga Asana. So you can tuck in your shirts here if you don't want to flash. If you have comfortable space and if you feel comfortable, you can skip this. Okay. From here, legs are straight. And as you lift your legs in your double leg raise, that's how the same way we will lift, okay? Putting the palms by the side of your body, applying, if you need a pressure to come up, you can just ground your feet strongly and lift yourself up, okay? Exhale as you lift your legs up in a straight line. And from here, lift your torso up, okay? So with the momentum, lift your torso up like so. And once you have your torso up, I want you to get your arms underneath and support your sides of the waist with this, okay? From here, straighten the legs. And actually you can keep the soft bend in the knees. That's more easier. And let's lift our torso up. Torso up, and your arms are supporting your waist, side of the waist. You hook your thumb, okay? And see if you can stay here. Squeeze the elbows in and stay here. You don't need to have a pressure of straightening the legs right away. We shall do this in another round. But hold here for 3, 2, and 1. From here, release the support slowly and bring the legs down, okay? Same way, we will lift again. And when we lift again, I want you to use your thumb and hook it to the side of your waist, okay? So lift your, see this time, if it feels comfortable, I want you to try lifting all together. And if you're a beginner, then you can do the same thing, okay? If you're a beginner, bend the legs here and lift your hips up, torso up, and support your back and lift yourself up. But if you can, I want you to try the full variation where your legs are straight and you lift your legs up straight like this, okay? Without bending your knees. Wherever you are, stay with your practice. We have variations for all, and nothing is good or bad, right? You just need to learn what is good for you and practice with that knowledge, with that awareness to unlock all the good benefits. Straighten your legs here. Slowly. Inhale, exhale, and bring the legs down. Awesome job. One last time. This time we will learn how to bring the elbows closer to each other and lift your legs straighter. So, wherever you are in your practice, you can still take this input and you can apply it to your Sarvangasana. So, hands resting by the side of your body, legs are straight. Inhale, exhale to lift your legs up and hook your thumbs to the side of your waist, palms supporting the back, and slowly just stay here for a couple of breaths, feeling the weight on your shoulder. From here, bend your knees and bring your knees closer. So if you are practicing right now, I want you to pause that practice and then turn your neck, okay? I don't want you to do this. I want you to rest and then rotate your neck and see, okay? So getting back and just noticing. So your knees are coming to your temple, okay? Knees are bent and knees are to your temple now. From here, squeeze the elbows in. Okay, so walk your elbows closer to each other. From there, unfold your knees, knees to the sky, and then straighten your leg. Okay, like this. Right now, you see I'm bent, but the moment I push the palms down to the upper back, I'll be able to straighten my legs. So push your palms, walk your palms down to the upper back to straighten yourself. And breathe and hold here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, let's bring our legs in the straight leg position. Bend the legs overhead. Bring the hips closer to the ground and slowly back, legs back to the ground here. Awesome job. Resting in your Savasana. Even if you tried a bit, it's okay. Even if you were not able to get your straight legs, but you tried your best, I'm happy. I'll say you did a good job, okay? So this is all about trying and experimenting. If you have strength in your shoulders and core, you'll be able to come up easily. But if you are still developing strength, go on and just keep working. You will be there soon before even you realize, okay? Resting in Savasana just for a couple of breaths. Awesome job. Lift yourself up and let's practice Bakasan from here, okay? Kakasan rather. So in your crow practice from here. So for the crow, you want to have a good floor grip. Floor grip के लिए क्या चाहिए? ज़्यादा surface area. ज़्यादा surface area के लिए हम hands को ऐसे spread करेंगे. तो फ्लोर पे भी हैंड्स को ऐसे स्प्रेड करेंगे और ग्रिप के लिए वी विल बेंड आवर नकल्स ओके यू सी आई एम बेंडिंग माय नकल्स दैट्स व्हाट हेल्प्स विद द ग्रिप ओके so keep those key pointers in your mind and get into your malasana first okay so starting in your deep squat position keeping the palms in front of you you have shoulder slightly more than shoulder width apart okay and make sure you're gripping fingers are wide and gaze is slightly ahead of your arms okay gaze is let's say here okay slightly ahead of your arms is where your drishti is from here once you grip the floor I want you to lift your heels first heels are lifted lift your hips up and see if you can hook your knees into your armpits see if you can hook your knees into your armpits and move front and back see if you can hook the knees and move in front hold here without lifting your toes up. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. And when you go up, I want you to maintain the same drishti, okay? The tendency would be to gaze at the bottom of the floor. So between your palms is where your gaze will go usually. But I want you to focus slightly ahead of your palms, okay? Because when you fall, so basically it gets easier to fall if your drishti is straight up down. So make sure you are slightly ahead of your arms with your drishti. Lift up your heels, your hip, hook your hook your knees to your armpits and see if you can bring your hips to the center. So lift your hips up and drishti is up. Drishti is slightly ahead of your arms. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. One last time, and then we lift single leg up and down. And then we build this into a flow. I'm excited to try this flow with you. I haven't tried it. I tried the asana separately. Okay, hands in front, grip the mat, lift the heels, lift the hip, hook your knees into your armpit, and build that momentum to get in front. Drishti is ahead of your arms, and see if you can lift your right leg up. Switch, lift your left leg up. Keep switching. Right leg up, single leg lifts. One more time, right leg up, left leg up, and bring yourself back. After this, we will try to lift both the legs and hold it just for a second, okay? We're not trying to master the crow, we're just attempting, we're just trying how it feels like balancing your weight on your arms. Breathe here. Wherever you feel like a lot of tension in your wrist, shake it off by rotating the wrist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale again, exhale. One last time. Grip the mat, hands in front of you. Grip the mat. Lift the heels off the floor. Lift the hip up. Hook your knees into your armpit. Lift your right leg up. Left leg up. Maybe just a hop. Okay, see, that's how you try it. Okay, I don't want you to get into the full variation. I mean, if you are an advanced practitioner, go ahead and do that. But I suggest if you are someone who is trying this as a beginner, then feel free to just try it out. No pressure to get into your full variation, right? One more time. Getting into the same position, one leg at a time. And make sure you're not falling here, okay? Maybe you can lift up and then also get here. Two ways to enter. One is your malasan and one is your forward fold. See the variation that works for you. Grip the mat, gaze in front of you, and lift one leg at a time. And hold here. Awesome job. That's your Bakasan. And let's rest here. And let's prepare ourselves to get into our final flow practice. You can rest in your child's pose. Forehead to the mat. And breathe here. Allow me a second. Just rest here in your child's pose. Awesome job. From here, let's get into our flow practice. So even if we do the flow for once, it is fine, okay? So get back to your mat. I mean, you were in the mat. I'll get back to the mat. Huh. And let's begin. So the flow goes like this. Navasana, Sarvangasana, back to Malasana, Malasana to Bakasana, and Bakasana to Malasana again. And from there, we end in our Navasana. Very simple flow, yet quite challenging, and it is if you are on Instagram and if you follow all the reels, this just came up in my list so many times, and I felt like, why not teach this, right? So, sitting up in your knee fold position, and let's get into Ardha Navasana first. So, lift one leg at a time, catch hold at the back of your thighs to support here. Lift one leg off, lift the other leg off, and make sure you have your back straight here. Now, if you are an advanced practitioner, try to straighten the legs into Purna Navasana, okay? Only if you feel comfortable there. Or you can stay in your half Navasana with your support. Or maybe you have your hands straight in front of you. Wherever you are in your journey, I want you to listen to your body and practice with it, not against it. Maybe you have straight legs. Awesome job. From here, we have, okay, it is Sarvangasana. So let's get back. So, in your Navasana, straighten the legs maybe and hold, straighten your back. Maybe you are in your half Navasana, which is also fine. From here, let's get into our Sarva Anga Asana, which we just learned, okay? So, hands by the side of your body. You have your t-shirt tucked in and lift your legs up into your Sarva Anga Asana, holding it just for a couple of breaths. Maybe you have legs like this, which is fine. Maybe your legs are straight, it is fine. If you want to look at the screen, please come down and then look at it. Don't look directly into the screen while you're doing your Sarva Anga Asana. Awesome job. From here, bring yourself back and see my knees, oh sorry, my feet are grounded now. And once you are on the ground, get back to your Malasana. I'll come into the center of the mat because I don't have too much room in the front to get into our Kakasana, Bakasana. Okay, so I have my Malasana. From here, we get into our crow pose, which we just learned. So, fingers are spread wide, knuckles are pointing in. Nice grip to the floor. Lift your heels, lift your hips, and hook your armpits, hook your knees into your armpits, and shift your weight in front. One leg at a time. Let's lift. Awesome job. Back to Malasana and back to your Navasana. Ardha Navasana, Purna Navasana of your choice, okay? Awesome job. So we shall try that one more time with more flow. I'll try to have less voice commands. I'll just try to give minimal instructions so that I can hold with you and I can teach you correctly. Okay, inhale, exhale. Starting in your Ardha Navasana. See if you can straighten one leg at a time. Maybe you can straighten both legs. You are in advance pose. Okay. Hold here. From here, get into your Sarva Anga Asana. So slide your hips, palms by the side of your body. Lift your legs up straight into Sarva Anga Asana. Strong shoulders, strong core. We are getting into our Malasana. So legs come back to the ground, hips come closer to the ground, and feet to the ground directly into your Malasana. Maybe you don't have room like me. Walk back and then get into your Bakasana. So hands in front of you, fingers spread wide, knuckles are grounded and knuckles are bent here. Lift your heels off, lift your hips off. And from here, hook the knees to your armpit and gaze in front of you. Let's try to lean forward and lift one leg at a time. Awesome job. Back to your Malasana and finishing up in your Navasana. Maybe Purna Navashan this time. Awesome job, you guys. You are doing amazing. One last time, and then we finish today's class with Om chanting, some stretching, and the final prayer. Let's start with your Navashan or Dharpur of your choice. Make sure you're not rounding the back. Make sure your back is lifted. From here, let's get into our Sarva Anga Asana. From there, let's get into our Malasana. Maybe walk back if you don't have room like me. From there, let's do Bakasana. Shift your weight in front and hold and get back to your Malasana. And last Navasana of the class. Awesome job, you guys. You did amazing. Let's finish the class with some stretching. So, inhale to circle your arms up. Exhale, slide your right arm to the right side. Left arm is in the air and sliding towards the right side. Gaze towards the sky, feeling that stretch in your left side body. Awesome job. From here, take the right arm, place it on top of your left knee. Center of the back is where you gaze. A variation of Ardha Matsyendrasana. Awesome job. From here, let's inhale, circle the arms up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, bring the left arm to the left side and right arm slides in the air to the left. Gaze to the sky, feeling that nice extension in your side body. And relax. From here, take the left arm to the right knee, right arm at the center of your back, twist open at the back. Modified Ardha Matsyendrasana. Awesome job. From here, forward fold into your butterfly pose. So, join your soles of the feet. Maybe you're here. If you're here, I want you to press the edges of the palm and try to bring the legs closer to the ground. But if you're already here, I want you to fold forward, keeping the chest lifted, fold forward. Gaze in front. Maybe you can bring your elbow down to the floor and place the palms around your cheek to support. Relaxing here, noticing your body inside out, how your mind feels, how your body feels. Notice that. Awesome job. Walk back and let's finish today's class with Om chanting and final prayer. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall, hands in chin mudra, spine tall, chin parallel to the floor. Close your eyes and let's begin Om chanting with a breath in. Inhale. Take a breath in. Inhale. One last time, take a breath in. Taking a moment to absorb this beautiful energy, beautiful vibrations created with Om chanting. Noticing this bliss, noticing this state of mind where you feel so peaceful. And remember that you always have this within you. Maybe save such practices. Whenever you feel a little anxious, you can come back to this class, to this practice, and tap into your calmer version. Let's finish up today's class with final prayer. Inhale. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you very much for joining today's class. I really appreciate your participation, and it got really gloomy. I will just show you. I think it won't be visible. Okay, yes, it is slightly visible. You see those clouds? Feels like maybe it might rain or the sun might come a little late. Okay, so tomorrow we have our final class of March, which is going to be lower body focused. So, yes, it will be fun. Make sure you're joining. Make sure you're joining at the same time, 6:30 a.m. And maybe you're watching recorded sessions. I'll be happy even if you do that. As long as you're practicing, you are doing amazing. And maybe if you have some more time, you can relax in your savasana and start the day with more lighter note. I'll rush because we are 1 minute off the time. So yes, you can rest in savasana and just feel some complete detachment and just feel some resting in the body rather. And I'll see you again tomorrow. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Share it with someone who might find this helpful. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Thank you. Goodbye.